Can you give us a word to do some improv based on it?
Sure. Let me look at some of the suggestions from the last show that didn't get used. So just give me 1 second here.
Leftover suggestions. We love it.
Leftover suggestions. Yeah.
Some would call them sloppy seconds.
How about
love being second best?
Synchronicity.
A really good album by an overrated band.
All right, we're not again.
Synchronicity is our word.
We're not going there. Thank you for the word.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you know how it's 1981 and shit?
Yeah, dude, I know the year. Like, that's a weird way to start a question.
Well, I just got Ghost in the Machine by the Police, and it really slogs in the second half.
Again, I'm worried about you trying to tell me what year it is. Like, I know what year it is.
Jess, if this heist is going to work, we need to synchronize our watches.
It's a smart choice. I'm ready for it.
All right, ready? 1,
Yep.
2,
Yep.
3. I think we were off.
Yep. I think mine's 5
Hannah, I'm sorry, but NSYNC is better than the Backstreet Boys. I don't care what you think.
That is so insulting because you know that I just got a Backstreet Boys back tattoo.
And good thing it's on the back so I don't have to look at it. Ew.
I mean, if you really think that NSYNC is that good, maybe you should get an NSYNC back tattoo.
So far ahead of you, girl.
David?
Yes.
David, listen. You and we need to work out our morning routine because we keep getting to the shower at the exact same time, and it's awkward.
Do you want me to wake up a little earlier than you?
Either way.
Jess. I can't believe it. You are my exact doppelganger. I never thought I'd find this at a shopping mall. Wow.
You look like me.
Oh, you look exactly like me. I don't know.
Who's your dad? Who's your
Gary is your
Oh my god. I think we might have the same dad.
Oh, David, thank you for joining me. I have a confession to make. Yeah. I've been, while you guys are sleeping, I've been changing your alarm clocks so that, hey, Julia.
Hello.
She's part of this too. I've been changing your alarm clocks so that you get into the shower at the same, so like your days sync up, and that's been me. I've been like slowly like adjusting so you guys, I know how long it takes you to get from the bed to the shower. And
do you find it sensual?
Or do you find it sensual?
Very sensual. That's,
honestly, I do.
Okay.
Haven't you noticed the way I'm looking at you whenever I'm cleaning my face?
Yeah, I thought we were showering at the same time because we both needed. There's only one shower in the apartment, and we both needed to be showering at the same time to get to work on time. And I was okay with that compromise. But now I find out we've just been showering together as just for shits and giggles.
I'm gonna be honest. I really ship you two. So that's why I've been sort of trying to play Cupid a little bit.
I mean, I'm not going to pretend I've never thought of David like that.
Can I be blunt?
Please.
I'm sexually attracted to your body.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. You and I should go out and have a coffee sometime and really just sort of see if there's any legs to this relationship. But in the meantime, I think you and I need to be a team against whatever's going on over here. He is manipulating us.
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean.
Sorry. Can you look at him when you're talking? Because I get lost in your eyes.
Andy, do you mind if I tackle you to the ground?
I mean, I don't want Dave to get jealous because you might feel something special. And I really think you guys have a shot. That's why I did this. It's probably overstepping my bounds.
It is. No, it is.
Well, I meant it platonically, so.
Well,
I'm not
right,
trying
but
to-
you never know though, because I could move a certain way, and you could feel something you've never felt before. And I'll be
Are you
honest,
saying I could just
You're
pop
talking
a
about-
bone?
Are you talking about your penis?
You saying
not
I could pop a
specifically,
bone?
like obliquely, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm starting to think like our dad's kind of a dick.
Straight dick. I mean, look, I've walked up to 4 people who I know is probably our sibling because they look just like us. And this mall is small. Okay.
There's only like what 500 people in our town. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna run into each other.
Yeah. I mean, this mall has a dress barn. Let's be honest. Like, probably 50 people come to this mall. The McDonald's, like, that's where everybody hangs out. I bet you if we went to the McDonald's, we would find probably him with some of our siblings.
More siblings, yes, or the friendlies. Again, this mall is horrible. We live in a very small town.
Mhm. I mean, we still have a Ponderosa. When is the last time you've seen a Ponderosa? But I bet you one thing, we probably got a sibling that works there.
Definitely have a sibling.
Do you ladies want to try this new hand, Kurt?
Wow. Who's your dad?
Who?
Name's Steve.
Are you sure his name's Steve? Did he tell you that?
Did your mom spend any time with a man named Gary?
Mm-hmm.
Now that you mention it, he went by Steve, but he always wore this these overalls that said Gary on them, and I was like, "Why are you wearing Gary overalls, Steve?" And he just gave me $50 and sent me to my room.
Such a dad move.
Classic,
Such
classic Gary.
a
Seriously.
classic Gary move. You're our brother.
What?
Yeah. Look.
Hello, kiddos. I've heard you've overheard about my little secret.
God damn it, Gary!
That you fathered a quarter of our town?
Yes, I love children,
Jesus.
Literally,
but not
my
like the way that came
No,
up.
no one thought that.
No one
Nobody
thought
thought that.
No
I
one
love
thought that,
raising
Gary.
kids. I love
It's
raising
weird
kids.
that you would say you love children when you were not in any of our lives.
Yeah.
After a while, it got a little overwhelming, but I liked the
Oh.
beginning of it.
But planting your seed didn't go overwhelming, just the fruits that came from it. That's
You're a regular
Yeah.
Gary baby seed over here.
In the beginning, it was fun.
I mean,
You pop a couple kids out and then go to town, but by the 7th or 800, it started getting a bit much.
right.
Yeah,
Did you
I
go
fathered a
Other
couple people.
towns?
Yeah, I went to Shelbyville.
Oh, Shelbyville.
Excuse me, sir, or madam. Sir, we both know what year it is, right? You and I?
Yes, it's 1981. What do you
Yes,
ask?
it's 1981. I was going to say the same thing as you did.
What, you heard the new Police album?
Yeah, yes. The Police, they're a band, probably.
New wave with
Yes.
some reggae and jazz undertones?
Yeah, I'm a time traveler.
Oh, so you're not really from this time.
No, I'm from several years in the future. I just wanted to make sure I had everything dialed in.
Did you notice that the back half of Ghost in the Machine kind of slogs a little after the hits are done?
You are absolutely correct.
I know.
That's
it's
why I
good to
picked
me.
1981. I wanted to come back and talk to a contemporary and see if it was just my sensibilities from 2137 that
No,
are making
the-
the second half seem like a
No, the
slog.
production
Check out
is
Richmond.
muddy.
Mr. Lustig,
Yes.
how do you explain that you were not able to complete the time heist this time?
Okay. You know the police?
The law enforcement agency or the band?
The band.
Okay, I know, I'm familiar with both.
Right. So I've always kind of felt like, you know that one album?
Ghost in the Machine, yeah.
Ghost in the
little
Machine.
slog
Yeah,
at the end,
exactly. I've always kind of felt like the second half kind of dragged.
Yeah,
But I
no,
wasn't
the second
sure-
half's a big time slog. I've
Right,
always
exactly.
thought that.
but I wasn't sure if that was our sensibilities from 2137 or if that was people contemporaries thought that, right? So I got into this conversation with this guy. I just, a contempt from, random guy on the street. And I asked him about it and he said he had the same feelings. Then we got talking, we got some coffee. It's a whole thing. Look, I got to actually go back to 1981 this weekend. We're going to Six Flags.
So you're saying that because you got into a debate over an interesting but uneven album is why we still have the Reptile Overlords?
Well, no, it wasn't a debate. We were 100-1 agreed, and then we just spent some time talking about other things that we agreed about.
It's immaterial. Just
Go back to 1981 Six Flags.
Listen, while we're waiting in line for this roller coaster.
Hello again.
Hey, while we're waiting in line for this roller coaster, I have to tell you, I was sent to 1981 because there's some, in our future, there are some robot or reptile overlords that I'm supposed to deal with.
Well, as long as that commie Walter Mondale doesn't win in 1984, I think everything should be fine.
I've got bad news.
Oh, please go on.
He does.
Walter Mondale wins?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I was expecting.
Look, I'm not supposed to tell you anything about the future. I can't keep getting into discussions about pop culture and history and politics and things with you. You're a I know everything that happens.
Okay, we really got to work on what we change when we go back. We're trying to do, can I get everybody in here? This is important.
Sorry, I was in 1976. It's a dope year.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, what is our mission, right? The lizards, our lizard overlords, get rid of them. So far, we've changed elections, we've changed who's queen, we've changed all of these things. And a lot of you have made some really strong social relationships. Again, you're not supposed to be doing any of that.
Sorry. Okay.
So this is what 2137 is like. What do you think, David?
Did you bring somebody from the past here?
I love it. It's fun.
Oh, shit. I forgot we had a meeting today. You're not supposed to be here.
Get him back. Get him back.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of cell phones.
You weren't supposed to know about those yet. All right, look, we need to go back. I'm going to take him back to 1981.
Before cell phones?
1981.
Oh my God, get him back.
Well, it's too late now.
What is this screen I'm looking into?
You're going to have to murder him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make him disappear.
Can't we just
How will you murder me? I'm on a screen. What is
David,
this screen?
David, please.
Okay.
2137 is a very special time. Look, we could just keep him here. He could be my roommate, my pet.
You could Gary him.
Yeah, you could Gary him.
Just drop him off in a random time and rename him Gary and have him have a bunch of kids.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been half listening, but I assume things will be fine, right?
Come on, Gary. You and me need to go to 1982.
Yeah, okay, that sounds fun.
Look, I'm sick and tired of everyone always thinking about the other boy bands and leaving us out of the conversation. Like, I get that Backstreet and NSYNC are a thing, but 98 Degrees matters too.
We had the song at the end of Mulan, and nobody remembers that.
No one. We're named after Fahrenheit. Like, come on.
I really hope that my relationship with Jessica takes off. I think that could be our way to get into the mainstream, because everyone loves Jessica Simpson. So I figured we're kind of dating a little bit, and I thought maybe that'll be.
I've got my thing. I've got my thing as the sassy, nondescript one.
We know, Drew.
Yeah, we know, Drew. You're always
You're
there.
my brother. I've known you my whole life.
Yo.
Nick begged you to be here for that specific role.
None of the other bands' name answers the question, how hot are they? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's we have so many angles.
Also, we're buff as shit. Like, if you look at some of the other boy bands, they scrawny.
And
Look at
yet,
these.
that
You
Look
really
at
think
these
Justin
guns.
Timberlake's going to be
looks
anything
so
in a few
good.
years? Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to compliment your puka shell necklace. It looks
Oh
fantastic.
my God, thank you so much.
Nice.
Yours looks great too.
Thank you.
Timberlake is a total hack. He'll go nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Oh no, he's done that ramen hair.
It's all about the frosted tips. I mean,
Yeah.
Cut to a
let's be
band
honest here.
reunion in 2021.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey,
It's good to see you, young whippersnappers, again.
Drew, you're 40.
Drew. Yeah.
I know.
You got like 6
I-
kids now.
I know. I've gotten ill.
Oh.
I've aged.
So I know we got out of touch, pretty much from 1998 on out. But how's Jessica, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the plan is you go in through the front, distract the tellers. I will sneak around to the vault and crack that bitch open and just load up all the money. And then we slip out the side door like nothing ever happened.
All right. Let's do that. Just
I couldn't
question.
help but overhear that you guys are trying to rob this here bank.
We shouldn't
Really
have had this meeting.
we shouldn't have had the planning
ATM
meeting.
vestibule.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to say no. Now, please leave.
that's
Give me all your money?
nice.
No.
Well, then you'll better have to follow me.
I don't have to. You're not taking the money because it's locked.
I think
Why are you running? There's nothing. I'm not chasing you.
Mr. Security Guard, could you give me and my buddy a second? Just 1 second.
Okay, one.
Like
This is your-
okay.
Yeah, okay. New plan.
All right.
Can you give us like 28 seconds?
That's
Okay.
still pretty short for a planning meeting. Okay, we knock him out.
Great. Cool. What do we do for the other 23 seconds?
I got
Dude,
bored.
we said 28 seconds.
I
Come
know.
on. Where is the honor code between bank thieves and security?
If there's no honor and respect between our competing professions, then what even are we doing?
Maybe you should become a security guard like me.
Can you give us like 12 seconds?
He was like 12
Okay.
seconds.
Inside job.
Had enough.
God damn it!
Come
that was like
on.
4 seconds. That was like 4 seconds.
Can you
I
give us
know.
19 minutes?
Sure, I can try that.
Ordinarily, I would say let's bring him on, but I'm pretty sure this guy's an idiot.
No.
I don't like the idea
that
anymore.
wasn't even 10 seconds.
Part of
Well-
the heist is making sure your watches are synchronized, and he doesn't know the difference between 19 minutes and 4 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, I know the
How about-
difference. I just don't agree with it.
How about this? How about you put your fingers in your ears and like sing quietly to yourself songs from Ghost in the Machine by the Police?
Mm-hmm.
Invisible sun.
Oh, do you like it? I got your face tattooed on my back.
But you look like me. Why would you need to get that?
We wasted our whole lives not being
Hang
real
on, Jess.
sisters.
Babe, did you get a tattoo of yourself on your back?
No, it's my sister. It's not me. We look identical.
Do you see how that's not any better? Why would you get a tattoo of your sister on your back?
We're together.
David, are we going to go hop in the shower?
In a minute, I'm talking to my girlfriend.
Oh, I thought we were. Okay.
You're gonna shower with your roommate?
I thought we were gay together, but
That's the only way we can both get to work on time. Look, we're not talking about my habits. We're talking about the fact that you got a tattoo of your own face.
David, right before he left, he said that you were gay together.
It's 2021, so
what, are you not okay with homosexuals?
No, I'm not okay with my boyfriend cheating on me with anybody.
Well, you should be more progressive.
it's not. David, please, if I could just have a minute.
Sure. Okay.
It's not cheating. We just both need to get to work. David,
I'm back.
Oh my God. David, I said a minute.
I'm really sorry about all the mean things I said about the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I mean, everything you said was factual, but I just simply don't agree with it.
And that's why I'm apologizing. I'm trying to be the bigger person, you know. And I appreciate that you acknowledge that I'm being honest about the Backstreet Boys, even if you don't choose to acknowledge it. That, you know, they're terrible and talentless and kind of ugly.
Yeah. And that the most successful one became like an entertainment person, interviewer. I don't know what Nick Lachey does. He's just Nick Lachey.
I don't know what any of them do.
Will one of you feed me?
Oh my God, Drew Lachey?
I've gotten
Drew
a bit.
Lachey?
My bones are withering.
You look terrible.
I'm
Yeah, I
rather
mean,
old.
I was thinking about adopting him. He has nowhere else to go.
I mean, if you want to take him in, that's fine. But can we take in another aging boy band member?
Is it soup time?
I mean, if you want to adopt AJ from
I love
NSYNC, we
soup.
can instead.
Listen, it's just one of those guys from.
Someone's gonna adopt me.
AJ.
Oh,
This
AJ.
is going to make the decision a lot harder now that they're both here.
Yeah. I was actually going to say that I've got one of the guys from LFO in my car.
I want to play Mahjong. When are we
Keeps
playing
talking about
Mahjong?
Abercrombie and Fitch, and it's like kind of endearing.
So you're not gonna adopt? Okay, all right. Nick did this to me before. I'm out.
AJ, come. Oh.
Drew, it's
He
not
can't be
going to
trusted
happen.
on his own.
We're
I'll
not
battle.
adopting you.
I'll bet.
Yeah,
bet
Drew,
any of
come
you
home with
and
us.
Let's have a soup eating competition.
Did we get the worst one?
I think
whoever eats soup the slowest wins.
We got the worst. Oh, we could have. Oh, I still got the LFO guy in my car. Maybe he'll talk about.
Oh, hi. He looks fun.
Look at AJ dance.
Wanna adopt me now?
This is hard. This is a hard decision to make.
Every time I hear the rain outside, it reminds me of how I'm aging and I will die soon.
I just hope no one from O-Town shows up.
I can't handle anyone from O-Town. Seriously. Drew, we're not going to adopt you. I'm gonna
Drew,
make
you're
that
on your
decision
own.
for both of us.
Oh boy. Well, if I could move, I would go somewhere.
That makes sense.
So am I adopted?
Yes. Welcome to the family.
Oh man, I was too late.
Yeah.
Get out,
Sorry, guy from
O-Town. Get the hell
O-Town.
out of here.
I don't even know my own name.
No one does. You're from O-Town.
Who's gonna feed me though?
Try Nick.
Nick, will you feed me?
Think he's here, buddy.
It's me, your brother Nick. Definitely not the guy from O-Town.
God damn it, O-Town.
Oh,
I don't believe
sorry.
that you're Nick Lachey.
You gotta give it to O-Town, though. They really tried. They really tried.
Drew,
Does that mean you want to adopt me?
No.
Drew, before you leave, as not part of our family, do you know what your brother does for a living now?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Drew. What does Nick do? What is Nick up to?
I was distracted by my gout. But I'm sure has a lot of fun.
I know you're making the O-Town guy look pretty good at this point.
Is O-
David.
Yeah?
I snuck away from Time Patrol Corp in 2137 to come back
Of course.
and visit you in 1981. Listen, in the next in 19 to 23 years, there's going to be a huge boom in boy bands, just bands made up of white dudes. I need you.
Oh yeah. I know what
Yeah.
those are. All bands are white mostly, except for the ones that aren't.
Right, except for like these famous ones. It's going to be like a bunch of like young, handsome,
And they're gonna play
white-
their own instruments and write their own songs and stuff, right?
Right, and then one of them will have like a guy with a Hispanic name, but he looks white
Yeah, that makes sense.
to make him palatable to the rest of the country. Listen, I need
Yeah, that's
you.
how we are now.
I figured it
I'm-
out. They're the reason of the reptile overlords. They make the whole thing happen. I need you to assassinate NSYNC, O-Town, 98 Degrees, and the Backstreet Boys.
You drive a hard bargain. What's in it for me?
In 2137, you will be considered our greatest liberator.
Hag out Richmond. I mean, I guess the robots are better than the reptiles.
It's kind of nice that it's not called Swamp City anymore, and now it's called Gary City.
Yeah, Gary City, like there's already Gary, Indiana, but Gary City kind of works.
Look, guys, I did my best.
I guess that counts.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I believe you that was your best.
Is it weird that like the robots kind of look like all of us though?
Yeah, I wonder who their dad is.
Yeah.
That's our show, everyone.